Hi everybody, it's Patrick from the Mass Store Knife Shop coming to you with another review, and today we're looking at the Benchmade Hidden Canyon Hunter. This guy is really one of our favorites in the knife shop. We have a lot of people camp, hike, hunt, come through our store. Part of our hunt series. We'll get into the specs in that. Benchmade has been around since 1987 out of Oregon City, Oregon. Probably one of the best EDC companies in the business. This is a beautiful EDC fixed blade. Now, originally this was made by them for hunting. Part of the hunt series, obviously. It was made as a skinning knife. We found through the customers that they just like to camp with it, hike with it. They do hunt with it. It's a great skinner. You can see how beautiful that knife is. That's gorgeous. I love the wood on there, and we'll talk about that in just a second. It is S30V steel, and when we get to the specs, we explain how that works out. This wood is better than most woods because it is a laminated wood. What they did with this, they stabilized wood, they laminate it together, and instead of this drying and cracking and, needing to be taken care of over time, this will stand up to time without ever changing its look and feel and toughness. So really cool. You'll notice that it has a nice big belly here, full tang. It's got double jimping. Again, I like this for your hunting. You'll see the back end here. That's for your thumb. Front end for indexing when you're skinning. You got jimping right there. No slipping off on the knife while you're working on skinning out the animal. So again, a couple of features made specifically for the hunter. It's just got a great look and feel. The handle is not too small. Some people have bigger hands, might find it a little bit small. I don't. I think it's a great size. The sheath they coupled with this is really, really nice. This is done with top end leather. It's just a great design. You got their logo right there. Really well put together. I think one of the things I like about it, not just that it snugs down nice and the leather is formed to your knife, but it has a snap. I do like that because if you're out in the brush, you don't want to lose that knife when you're climbing through the woods and so on. Nice belt loop right there, very traditional, hanging on your side, but really well put together as far as what Benchmade did for this particular knife. I really like it. It's just a simple, everyday carry or great hunting knife, either or. And so we do sell quite a few of these. Come out to our knife shop and take a look at it. Now the specs, pricing, and links to purchases are in the description, so feel free to check that out when we're done. As far as the specs go for this weighs 2.8 ounces, so very lightweight. I just feel like you don't feel like you're carrying too much when you're out there in the brush. As far as length goes, it's plenty of workable knife. Full length on this comes out to just under 6.5 inches, 6.4. And your cutting edge is going to be 2.8 inches. So that's from the tip right to the sharpening churl. Plenty to work with for any small project and also for skinning out an animal. Really well put together knife. The steel on this is CPM S30V. So this is an ultimate outdoor steel. Big fan of S30V. Benchmade made that part of their typical steel for most knives until they get into specialty builds. S30V is their go-to steel. If you look at our steel chart that we keep handy for you, again, edge retention, toughness, and corrosion resistance. You see where the edge retention is for S30V? That's just crazy. I love that. You don't have to spend a lot of time constantly pulling it back out when you're working and sharpening it again. He's got a 4 out of 10 for toughness. You don't want to be opening a paint can, but 4 out of 10 is still really, really tough as far as watching out for chipping, micro chipping, maybe the tip breaking. This will really hold up. But because an outdoorsman's knife, part of the hunt series, you'll notice really nice on the corrosion resistance. A lot of stainless properties for S30V. So to me, that would be a perfect knife for using in the outdoors. A great choice of steel by Benchmade. Comes in at $200, and that by far is a great price. Anybody that knows anything about Benchmade knives and anybody knows about outdoorsman's knives, this is a great price. $200 is well worth the money spent for what it can do for you. So love the price on this knife. All right, folks, that'll do it for the Hidden Canyon Hunter from Benchmade. Hope you found this information helpful. Before you go, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new content that we're always putting out. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and we'll see you next time.